today. Uh, the boys are playing right now. Let's turn on some light. So the boys are playing right now. I am making coffee right now. I'm letting the oven heat up so I can make some eggs and toast. Sit here. I need to get some work done around the house. Therapy's actually kind of late today. It's 4:30 instead of like 3 o'clock or 3:30 like we normally do. So I've got a little bit of a window of messing about before we go to therapy. And then I'm going to go get this chair and then I'll come home and I'll make dinner. Like, we're probably going to do just pizza like normal. And then quite possibly bake a cake. So that may be in the vlog either today or tomorrow. But I'm gonna shoot how to make the cake. Because tomorrow is Leo's birthday, and I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. Like, he hasn't told us what he wants for his birthday dinner. He just told us that he wanted white cake with chocolate frosting. Here he comes. So I'll chat with you in a bit. He's gonna come in here and do his blah 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 thing. Okay, so I am going to show you how I make breakfast and what I have for breakfast on a typical morning. I gotta get one thing I forgot. So, oil. And I use butter containers or Indian Tupperware. So I just coat the inside of my container with a little bit of canola oil. And I'm trying to eat healthy and be fit and everything, because in a world like today with Corona, I have asthma and I have some, allergies and stuff that kind of put me at higher risk of catching Corona and getting really sick from it. But again, the one-handed crack, wet my egg a little bit, crack it, the pointy side towards my palm, the rounded side that way, and just pull. Alright. Egg there. Rinse my egg. Do a crack. Make sure to get a good crack in there. And just pull. Boom. That I'm kind of proud of. It took me all this time to teach myself that. And they say that should be the first thing you learn in cooking. But I never used it. I was like, I don't ever need a one-handed crack. So, here's the thing. I use a fork. I'm a very cheap cook, and I'll find like cheaper methods to do things, and that was the oven preheating. So just whisk this up a little bit with my fork, right? So then you salt and pepper, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. For me, a bit of pepper. Kind of whisk it just a little bit. And here's the thing. I do a dash of milk. And I'll show you what a dash of milk looks like. So, there's my egg. We go just like that, just to get a little pool of milk in there. And just whisk that together. That will make this egg so frothy and airy, and it makes it really fluffy. And I want to get down in all the crevices in here and just get that whisked up really well. Alright, rinse my fork off. Egg likes to stick to everything. And then I have an 1800 watt microwave. So it depends on what your power is. Let's see here. Where is my power output? Trying to remember where it is. Oh, here it is. See here, output 1000. Okay, I thought this thing was 1800 watt. Never mind. So here is the microwave. Pop that in there for 1 minute. So then after the minute, I'm going to kind of shake the container to get the egg off the sides to let the rest of the liquid cook. And then once that's done, then egg's done. So what I did with my toast is I just threw it right on my pizza stone. It's called a pizza stone or a baker's stone. Instead of using a toaster, like, I'm not going to spend, you know, 15, 20 bucks on a freaking toaster whenever I can toast stuff in the oven. So this is what you get out of the egg, and you can kind of see liquid in there around the edges. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop this thing in there for another 30 seconds. So boom, 30 seconds. My egg will be done. What I'll do is I'll flip my toast and then I'll butter it and let that butter melt. Homemade butter at that. So the boys and I made butter a few weeks ago. Make sure you go check that out. It's in one of my other videos. Let's see here. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a butter making tutorial, and that'll be just that. So this is going to be the coolest part about cooking like this. So I got my container, go plate, and I use just small kids' plates for breakfast, really. Boom. Then your egg comes out and it's like this. Let's see what the toast looks like. See, there's the toast, and it's toast. And I'm just gonna take that, put that right on the plate, and then I'll spread some butter across it, and that's breakfast. So I'm trying to eat more healthy, get some protein after I do a lot of work the day before, or the morning of, like me working. I'll eat a lot of egg and proteins throughout the day, but we'll see what the rest of the day has in store for us. Also, my guilty pleasure is coffee creamer. I love coffee creamer, and that's the worst thing that I do, is I drink a bunch of coffee creamer in the morning. So we'll see in a bit. See what happens today. So my calculations are pretty close. This is the post that I just set the other night, which was Monday night, I believe. And then this is the post that I set, I think, Sunday. And this is my goofy corner that I'm going to have to bend for, and then the goofy corner for that bend. But here is the 4-foot gate, and it is right there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and measure out this. I may stretch both ends of the wire as close together as I can, and then measure my 4-foot right there from the center of it, and then set my posts. Then I've got those 2 posts to set, stretch the wire, and I'm done with it. So then all I've got is the top rail to do, which the top rail is all the way up to here. So for this portion here, I'll have to put a bend in it. For this portion, I'll have to put a slight bend in it, because this comes out to the same depth as that. And then I'll go straight over here and attach to the corner post. Same deal with there, it comes up to there, and then there's a goofy bend right there, and then it comes across. So, and then on this end I'll have to trim the posts down because a few of them are a little bit high. But it looks like some of these are perfect. So I won't have to pull the top of the post down at all. Hoping I can get the last 2 posts set. Hopefully tomorrow or Friday. Tomorrow is Leo's birthday, so I probably won't do any work tomorrow. But I am so close to getting this done. And it's just the back deck. And once I get that done, then I'm done back here. And I can work on the privacy fence and the studio downstairs. So I'm going to go take a shower and get ready for therapies. And I think I'm going to actually take my walk today because I missed the walk yesterday. So we'll see you guys in a bit. So today turned out to be a really pretty day. It's not ridiculously hot. There's some cloud cover. So I'm gonna go for a long walk today. I didn't wear my backpack and I didn't carry the water bottle today because I didn't get to walk yesterday, so I didn't want to overdo it today. Plus I've got Leo's birthday tomorrow, so I think I'm going to walk up all the way up until we get to the intersection at the next like 4-lane road, and then cut way back over and then back and around. It may take a little while. I don't. Okay, so this intersection is the way that Leo and I usually take to go back to therapy. So we cut up that way and we go up to the next road, and therapy is actually on the other side of these buildings. So I think today I'm going to go all the way up to the main road and then circle back. So we'll see how long that takes. I'm only like 12 minutes into the walk. So there's a lot of companies that have offices here. So there's an office. EA. I guess it's in the game. But like, this place over here is kind of ridiculous. Like, let's see here, we got Bimbo. So like, some of the like snack cakes and stuff are made by that company. And so there's a major retailer, like huge retailer here, and you have to have an office. Oh wow, that's Reynolds. I didn't know Reynolds' office was there. They make like aluminum foil and plastic wrap and stuff like that. But the major retailer here, you have to have a presence here in this area or they won't do business with you, which is smart on their end, because now they can capitalize on the real estate here, so it drives pricing up and all of that. So there's a lot of offices here. A lot of big companies have a small office here, and it's okay for the economy. It kind of sucks because there's not really much other than the major retailer here, and there's small little offices for their vendors. But it's okay. It's okay here, I guess. The economy's kind of shot because of this whole COVID thing. We'll talk about that later. See if I can get this thing where it'll focus. So I did 2.34 miles in 38 minutes and 8 seconds. And it was 88 degrees Fahrenheit and then 57% humidity. So I'm sweating now. I wasn't sweating earlier, but once the sun came back out, it got pretty hot. So I'm going to cool down and wait for the boys. The boys will be out in about 15 minutes, and then we'll go get that chair and then go home and have some pizza. So I think that's going to be my new route on Wednesdays. So I don't think I'm going to run because I don't feel fatigued and like my lungs aren't burning. So that may be the new thing. Go up there, and that also gives me like 10 minutes to shop at the store that's right next to that road that I was talking about with the with EA Sports office. So that may be something to do, but I'm gonna cool down, let the boys come out, and then be done with therapy for the day. So this is the rocking chair that I got. It rocks. It's called a glider because it glides on that frame. But whenever I went to go pick it up, I told the people, I'm like, I'll be there between 6:20 and 6:30 after the boys' therapy. And they're like, perfect. And I get there and it's like this house. It's like, I don't know, probably like $500,000 to $700,000 in a really expensive neighborhood in Bentonville. And I get there and I pull up and I parked at the top of the hill because the driveway goes down and then down again, and they have a camper trailer parked in the driveway. And I get down there and I ring the doorbell and nobody answers. And they didn't answer the phone or anything, so I went back and I sat in the truck for a little bit, and then I was like, you know what, whatever. So I pulled up into the driveway in front of the camper trailer and I walked back down, and I caught the kids outside, and one of the kids was like, Mom, there's somebody here. And she's like, oh, are you here for the chair? She couldn't even form words for what I was there for. And she's like, okay, you go, I'll go back and get it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And they got this OK garden behind the house, and they literally live on the side of a freaking bluff. And I go around and I get to the back door, and their house is kind of like ours. You can go under the house, and the basement area has been converted into a family room, and the carpet was just disgusting. And I can't believe how people that own $500,000 to $750,000 houses live so nasty. But I mean, she's like, it's in good shape. It's in really good shape. And you can see there's little scuffs in it. What I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna sand most of this down. And this is veneer. It's not even real wood. So I've got stain in the garage, and I'll stain it to match my furniture. And oh, it's in really good condition, but all this is tore up. This I'll end up throwing in the washer tonight, and it's dirty. So that's gonna be my project. Is to get that to match my sewing machine cabinet, and then I'll have a chair to go with my sewing machine cabinet, and then I can move my dining chair back to the dining room. So I paid $15 for it, so I don't think I did too bad. I'm gonna go throw pizza in the oven now and get ready to make dinner and then hang out with the boys. We may make cake tonight, maybe in the morning, I don't know, but we'll see what happens. So I've only got 5 minutes before the pizza's done, but I've been out here working on the rocking chair. So I got some of it kind of sanded down. This veneer has a really thick coating on it, so what I'm going to try to do is just stain over some of this, little scratches and nicks and stuff. And I was sanding down on it with some fine sanding paper, and all I was getting off was marks on it. So then I scrubbed it down. I scrubbed it really good with a toothbrush and a rag and some soapy water, and got a lot of that sticky, nasty stuff off of it. And I also sprayed the cushions down. So this one's got a little staining on it. And then I think this is the back of that cushion too. So, I mean, it's a little, ugh. little yuck. I mean, it was sticky. Like, I don't know. And their carpet was dirty and nasty too. And it's really sad because, I mean, it's a really expensive house and shit. It just, I don't understand people like that. But what I'm going to do is, when the boys go to bed, I'll go out there with my stain and stain it real quick. That way, possibly tomorrow or Friday, I'll be able to move that into the house and actually use it. So, been a super busy day today. We'll see what happens. So, thanks for watching. And I don't know what the rest of the night's gonna look like. So I just put the kids to bed. I'm about to clean the kitchen, the kids' bathroom, hopefully my bathroom, and do laundry. Like, then while laundry's running and dishes are running, I can, oh, that was locking it, edit the vlog and edit some video gameplay. But I sprayed the cushion with some cleaner, and then I did the touch-up work on the arms. So there's still that little spot there, but you can't really notice anything on it now after I stained it. So I'll get some marker and cover that spot up, but it'll turn out good. I'm gonna wash the cushion for it after I do my laundry and the boys' laundry, and then probably Friday I'll bring it in the house because it still smells like the stain, and it'll smell like that for the next day or so. I'm just gonna let it sit on the back deck and cure, and then I'll let the cushion dry, probably outside, all day tomorrow, and kind of air out and everything. So that's kind of my plan for the night. So we did pizza for dinner, and we watched an episode of Bob's Burgers. The boys kind of got in trouble because they were jumping around on the couch, so they went to bed. They didn't get TV, and hopefully tomorrow they're good because it's Leo's birthday tomorrow. So I'm gonna get off here, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll shoot lots of video. We didn't get to bake the cake because we didn't get done with supper until 8 o'clock. We got home late, but we'll do the cake as a family tomorrow, and I'll probably use my YouTube camera for that because it does 1080p and it's a lot better quality than this, and the microphone's way better too. So just make sure you guys like the video, go subscribe, turn the bell notifications on. That way you guys know whenever all the new content comes out. Leave me a comment down below, like, what are your plans about school coming up? I know that's coming up really quick, and yikes. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.